HBCUs are not relevant, but you Googling about it though. HBCUs are racist. Oh, really? They were built because of racism. HBCUs are bad. For who? HBCUs are failing. Oh, like your love life. It's not true, you guys. Oh my God, there's so many myths, stereotypes, negative connotations, oh big word, just a bunch of straight up lies and false information that just ain't true about HBCUs. In this video, we are debunking 7 of those lies. The first myth is that HBCUs are not diverse. And the common workforce is? Yes, HBCUs have more blacks than any other race in the school because why? They were created for black people. But the thing is, because our schools always have been inclusive, meaning it's not just for blacks, all types of milk flavors are walking around. There's white folks, Asians, it's all of them. We're all walking around. And it ain't just 1 or 2. So go and actually visit the HBCU campus, visit the classes, visit the dorms, see all the commuters that are coming in and out, and see how diverse it really is. The second myth is that we are racist. What? All right, let me try to break this down the most ABC way possible. Racism, RACISM, is a system of disadvantages based on race. Okay, you got that? You got that? All right. This system promotes a race as superior and the other as inferior. The superior has always been the white people. The inferior race has always been the black people. Therefore, black people cannot be racist because we do not benefit from that system. Prejudice? Yes. Racism? No! The third myth is that HBCUs don't prepare you for the real world. How? I'm standing in it, ain't I? You go to class, we learn a subject and real world stuff that sometimes has nothing to do with the syllabus, but because we have some dope professors who actually care about our well-being, okay? We're being exposed to different types of people who look like us and who do not. We get to network and we have the chance to go after leadership positions. Are y'all not learning that at PWI? Okay. And when it comes to the real world, they're talking about the white world because here in America, that is what it is. But to majority of black people who do go to college and plenty who do not even have the chance to, they're always around black people. They go to school with them and my Spanish brothers and sisters. They work with them. They live in the same neighborhood as them. But then of course there are people that look like me that live in the nice side of town, as we like to call it, you know, the rich side where all the white people live because they got money. Some are working in these industries, whether you're rich or not, with other types of races and ethnicities and all that. So when you say the real world is a perception of one's current place in society where they're interacting the most. The fourth myth about HBCUs is that our degrees are undervalued by employers. Look, no matter what school you go to, the people who are in charge of hiring, there's always gonna be that biased person who's like, oh, this person went to this school, they gotta come for an interview here. Or, oh, they went to this school, like, what is that? And yes, certain schools on resumes do look better. Does that really mean they're better? I mean, it's all subjective. For instance, you have the Ivy Leagues who may look down upon state schools, and you got the state schools that look down upon the community colleges. And everybody, you know, got a problem with online schooling. So, and then you got HBCUs sitting over here like, I'm already having a problem getting a job just because of my skin color, so what are y'all arguing about? We as black people are already at a disadvantage because of our skin color. Always have been, ain't nothing new. That's why blacks have always had to assimilate to get the job. You know, it comes to straightening their hair for the interview and talking on the phone.
Yes, hi. Yes, my name is Aleigha, and I was just wanting to check the status of my application.
Y'all heard that voice before. You know that voice too well. But the great thing is that more of our people who go to college, whether they go to a HBCU or not, but especially if they do, when our HBCU graduates get to be in a position of the hiring process, we see somebody that went to such and such school, especially if it's our alma mater, we gonna be like all in because there's an automatic connection there. And that's not to say other hiring managers of other races don't do that. You know, they see somebody went to UC Berkeley. Oh, I went to UC Berkeley in 1988. How awesome is that? But what I'm saying is when you got our people inside, you know what I'm saying? They're black, I'm black, you get the struggle. You went to the same school as me. I got talent. I'm great for the job. Come on now. Don't always depend on that, but I'm just saying. All right, the fifth myth is that we are just party schools. What? Okay, first of all, we're all kids, young adults. We like the party. Most of us like the party. If you like the party, you're gonna party. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, it don't freaking matter. If anything, these white people be partying way crazier than we do. But they not a party though. The 10 minus 4 myth is that we don't know what it's like to be around other races. Refer to myth number 1. And the last I ain't finished talking. Oh yeah, sure. Come on, go ahead. You know what? Let me just add more to the sixth one. Being given the opportunity to even go to college in the first place is a step up from just staying in your hometown, whether you decide to go to college or not. Just staying in your hometown and not elevating in life, period. Whether you choose to go to college, whether you choose to travel, or just start a business, start working, do whatever. It's so much better than just sitting where you're from, around the people you've always known, and not being exposed to other type of people, whether they look like you or not. Being at HBCU specifically allows you to be around people who do look like you, which is a plus, but also, again, being around different type of people who don't look like you. But the great thing about being around people who do look like you is that none of these people, at least not everybody, is gonna be just like you, because we're all from different places. I mean, you have people from New York, from California, from South Carolina, from Utah. We all have different backgrounds. I had a roommate who was from the Virgin Islands. I was like, what? I've never met somebody from the islands before. Like, it's just you. It's like it's so much that you can learn from somebody, whether they look like you or not. When it comes to other Black people, this is just a starting point on, okay, we relate, but we really don't have anything in common. We grew up completely different. Just like this is a starting point with people who don't look like me, but we have so much in common. All right, you can come back, number 7. All right, better me, I appreciate that. All right, so the 7th myth is that HBCUs are no longer needed. I am so done with this video. Does racism still not exist? Oh, okay. And then again, why can't Black people just have their own thing? Why is it such a problem for Black people to have their own thing? Our music, our fashion, some of our inventions. Now you don't want us to have our own education. PWI HBCU merging is real. If you haven't already gotten your Thrive Manifesto, go over to my website, aleighanicole.com/shop to get yours now. If you enjoyed this video, I ask you to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no more videos. Go ahead and check out some that I've done in the past over there, and I will see you in the future.
Got me jealous of you. Walk still, walk still, walk still, walk still, walk, 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 walk.